Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. So you're probably wondering, where is Annie? Where is your partner? Annie is currently in Europe. I'm so jealous of her. I think she's in Italy right now. And so that means that it's just me for right now. So while she's gone for the next couple of weeks, it's just going to be me here. But as soon as she returns, we'll have more videos together. So yeah. Today I thought I would share with you guys my no makeup routine. So basically it's a look that you can do that is just like a natural makeup look where people kind of wonder, is she wearing makeup? Is she not wearing makeup? But obviously you are, so you just feel more confident when you're going out and things, but you're not wearing like a heavy face of makeup. And this is like my go-to look in the summer because it's very light, very natural, but still very pretty at the same time. So without further ado, let's get started. The first thing that I do anytime I'm doing my makeup is moisturize my skin and moisturize my lips. Lately what I've been using for a moisturizer before my makeup and like just at night is the Cetaphil Rich Hydrating Night Cream. And this is for extra dry skin. So basically what I do is just take a little bit and just put this all over my face just to almost act as like a base or primer for the makeup. It'll make all the makeup go on much smoother and much easier. And also if you use a moisturizer, it gives your skin more of a radiant, glowy look, which is definitely what we're going for here for the summertime and for this natural makeup look. And once I finish my moisturizer, I go in with some Vaseline and just run a little bit of this over my lips. Okay, and now we are ready to start the makeup. I find that the Beauty Blender gives the most natural look when applying makeup and foundation and things. So obviously for this like no makeup look, we don't want to use a full coverage foundation because that's going to look very obvious and kind of cakey almost in the summer. So what I would recommend is using something like a CC cream or a BB cream where it's basically just a tinted moisturizer. So it will give you like a little bit of coverage, but it still looks radiant. And for that, my favorite product is the IT Cosmetics CC Cream. I use the shade Fair. Sometimes I use light, sometimes I use fair. I go back and forth. But what I love about this is that it gives you a nice amount of coverage, but it has a radiant look to it, and it does have a hydrating serum in it. So it's not going to dry out your skin, which is it's a very big plus for me. And so what I like to do is just put the product directly onto the pump put the product directly onto the sponge and then just apply it to my face in sections. So I kind of just pat it along my face, and I'm not like smudging it, I'm not rubbing it in, I'm patting. And I don't use like too much because that would kind of defeat the purpose of this makeup look. Another thing to remember is make sure that you blend up into your hairline. Also make sure you blend down to your neck. This is what it kind of ends up looking like. I feel like it gives a really nice, glowy, natural look. But it still does give you a little bit of coverage. Alright, so the next thing that I like to do is conceal my under eyes. So for this look, I really like to use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in the brightening one. I feel like it looks really, really good with this look. Then you just use your Beauty Blender again, or whatever makeup sponge you have, although I highly recommend the Beauty Blender, and you just blend it out. And again, we're not smudging it, we're not rubbing it, we're patting it. That is what will give you the most natural look while not taking up all the product. So the product is still going to be there, it's still going to give you the coverage, but it's still going to look natural, which is exactly what we're going for. I like to put a little bit on my forehead right in between my eyebrows, and then a little bit on the bridge of my nose and the Cupid's bow. I'm still using the Beauty Blender to blend all of that out. Okay, so that pretty much completes the face makeup or base. Now, what I like to do directly after finishing this is I like to use some sort of facial spray, specifically one that's going to be like radiant or luminous. So I have two recommendations. The first is more of a high-end product. This is the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. This is amazing for spraying after your makeup or before your makeup to give you like a radiant, glowy finish. So I highly recommend this one, but it is really pricey. So if you don't want to spend the money on that one, the Pixi Glow Mist is a really good option. Shake it up and then just spray it directly onto my face. What that also does is it kind of sets your makeup in place and it like melts it all together, which is really good before moving on to the next step. So before I like to do my blush and bronzer and all that, I like to move on to my eyes to kind of let this set just a little bit more. So for eyeshadow, the only thing I really like to do is put a really natural like nude color on top of my eyelid just to kind of cover up any like veining or anything that I have on there. So what I like to do is use this little Revlon Quad, and this is in the shade Not Just Nudes, and they're all cream shadows. So I like to use this first shade right here. Just dip my finger into it and just pat it onto my eyelid. Okay, I brought you all in a little bit closer so that you can hopefully see a little bit better. So I did the cream eyeshadow, and it's like you don't really notice the difference, but I really like to do it. And then as far as eyelashes go, we do want to keep it natural. So if you have naturally dark eyelashes, what I would recommend doing is taking some Vaseline and literally just take it like on your pointer finger and curl your eyelashes up with the Vaseline. This is a really good tip. It makes your eyelashes look curled, it makes them look long, it makes them look healthy, but you have no mascara on, so it does make a difference. But for me, I don't really have much color in my eyelashes naturally, so I do like to use a mascara. My favorite mascara right now is the Colossal Big Shot Mascara, and so what I'll do is normally I'll put on like a few coats and really coat them up and curl them and stuff, but what we're going to do is just put a light layer on the top lashes. Once you have that completed, I normally would do the bottom lashes, but if we're trying to keep this look natural, it does look much more natural if you don't put mascara on your bottom lashes. So when choosing face products for this look, you're going to want to go mostly cream products, because cream products not only make your skin look more glowy, more awake, more just really healthy, but they're much more natural looking, and cream products just naturally give a more glowy look. If you use powder products, it's kind of going to ruin the base that we put on, which is very glowy, very natural, very light, so you want to continue that with cream products. I don't really have a good cream bronzer that I like, so if you do, go ahead and use that. But personally, my favorite bronzer of all time is the one from The Body Shop. It's the Honey Bronzer, and I have it in the first shade. I love to just swirl this in the product, tap it off, and just follow where like your ear is and just follow downwards. Just a really natural, kind of like buff it out in circular motions, and it'll look natural and pretty. Make sure to blend it on your chin and on your jawline so that it looks natural and not just like color came out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying? So you're going to want to do where your hairline is, almost like the top semicircle of your head. So what this does is it basically just adds some warmth back into your skin, but it still looks very natural and blends with the whole look that we had going on. So then I'll tap everything off of the brush and just go back in and blend it once we're done with that, we can move on to blush. So I have this NYX Cream Blush, and this is in the shade Boho Chic. This is the color, really, really pretty, just rosy pink color. So what I like to do is just kind of dip my finger in it like this, like swirl it in there, and you can just pat it on like that. Or what you can do is use a stippling brush. You want to focus this on the apples of your cheeks. So what I really like about this product is that it kind of has a natural like highlight in it, and it's really glowy, really natural. The color is just perfect, so I love using that. Sometimes I'll use it on its own. But for the purpose of this look, we want to keep it very, very glowy, because that seriously makes you look so pretty in the summertime. So my absolute favorite highlighter right now, cream, powder, anything, is this Maybelline Strobing Stick, and I have it in the first shade. What I like to do is use my ring finger and swirl it onto the top of this, and literally just put it directly onto this C area right here. I like to put a little bit on the tip of my nose, and then I like to put some on the top of the Cupid's bow. So that is the end of all the face makeup, and the last step is lips. For lips, I have a couple different options for you guys. So if you're more of a lip gloss kind of gal, the Dior Lip Maximizer is an awesome option. They have a couple different shades, I believe. It makes your lips look extremely glossy, and it has like a little bit of a plumping effect. So that's a great option if you love a gloss. If you're more of a lipstick kind of gal, obviously you don't want to just ruin this look by putting on just a bold lipstick, because that's not going to look natural at all. So you want to use kind of a chapstick, or like a tinted chapstick. So the CoverGirl Smoochies lip balms are really, really good. This shade is 265. This is a really cute natural lip shade. And then the last thing I would recommend is the Rose Salve. I don't know what brand this is from, but this is just a rosy lip balm, I guess. So what I'm going to do is put a little bit of this CoverGirl Smoochies, and then I'm going to put this Rose Salve on top, because I do like a glossy look, but I don't want something that's just total gloss like the Dior one. So I'm just going to pat this on my lips, and then once you finish doing that, then you can go in with the Rose Salve and put that on top. So you just swirl your finger and put it on top. There you have it. That's the end of this look. I feel like that lip color, that lip combo really complements the entire makeup look, and it just finishes it off really, really well. It looks really natural. It's like a Your Lips But Better shade, but it's kind of glossy and glowy, so it goes with the face and the eyes and everything. So obviously you can kind of change this look to how you want. You don't have to have the exact products that I use or anything like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this look. It's very natural, very summer vibes, so I really hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to get notifications every time we upload a video, you can click the bell that is right next to the subscribe button. Also, if you have any video recommendations for us, you can leave them in the comments below. I would love to hear those, because I really want to upload videos and create content that you all want to see. I hope you guys don't mind that I'm filming a couple videos on my own until Annie gets back. Annie, if you're watching this, I hope you're having an awesome time in Italy and Europe in general. I can't wait to see you when you get back. But yes, thank you all again so much for watching, and I'll see you in our next video. Bye guys.